Hi, it's Mrs. Lawrence, one of the K-3 support teachers over at UP Primary. Today, I'll be working with you on Read Well Kindergarten, Unit 12, Decoding Lesson 3. Before we start, there's a few things you're going to need to go grab. The first thing you're going to need is your Unit 12 magazine. The next thing that you're going to need to remember to grab is that homework page. I also would like you to grab a piece of paper. It can be blank, it can be lined, it can be whatever you have laying around the house. It could even be a back of another piece of paper that you could just use as scratch paper today. And then of course you're going to need something to write with. I'm going to use a pen today so you can see my writing, but you'll probably want to find a pencil or a crayon or a color pencil, something like that that you have laying around. The last thing that you're going to need today is you need to make sure you have a nice quiet spot so you can really concentrate on your reading. Okay, if you need to go grab those things, I would like you to pause the video now, go grab what you need, and then come back and click play, and we'll go ahead and get started. Great, here we go. The first thing we're going to do today is we're going to look at the cover of our magazine. Remember, our sound and words on the cover of our magazine are in the shape of the number 8. So when we start, we're going to come up and around and then down. After you say the word in the middle, you'll head to the left and go back around. Are you ready? Let's start with that new sound. Here we go. C says k. Cow on a cab. Good job. Go ahead and find that start arrow and let's do our sounds. Are you ready? Let's do them together. Here we go. Ready? Read. It. K. Is. E. His. D. K. A. As. Woo. K. Has. T. K. His. Th. And back to it. Great job. Today, we are actually not going to play the game. Usually on day 3, we play our game that's in our magazine. But since today is a little bit different and we're doing this through the computer, I'm going to have you just play the game when you have some extra time, maybe with someone in your family. You can play it as the game, or you could even just practice reading the words as many times as you can. So instead of the game today, we're going to go ahead, we're going to do some bumpy and smooth blending. We're going to do some of our word and sound cards. And we're going to do some stretching and shrinking. And then what we'll do today to end our work time together is we'll work on some decoding. So go ahead and just put this off to the side. The first thing I'd like to do with you today is I'd like to do our word and sound cards. I just want to remind you, when you come to a white card, that means you're going to say the sound. And then when you come to a blue card, you're going to read the word with me. Are you ready? I'll hold it up. I'll give you about a second or two for you to say it, and then I'll say it when you're done. Here we go. Ready? K. Ooh. Hasn't. Wasn't. E. A. D. A. K. E. T. Isn't. It. Great job. Let's look at our smooth and bumpy blending cards today. The first one we're going to look at has that bumpy blending to start. So I'm going to put my finger under this letter right here, and when I tap it, let's just say that sound. Ready? Bumpy blend. K. Good job. Let's go down to the next part. This next part, remember, we do it all in one breath so our glider doesn't fall. Are you ready? Ready? Read. Ka, ka. Good. Let's add another letter to this part down at the bottom. Are you ready? Let's smooth blend. Can. We can read. Great job. Let's look at the next card. Some more smooth blending. This one should look familiar. It's the one we just did. Do you think you can try it without my voice first? Let's see. Ready? Read. Can. Great job. Let's try the next one. I'll go first. Ready? Here we go. Cat. Cat. Can you do that with me? Ready? Read. Cat. Cat. What does a cat say? A cat says meow. Let's look at the last one. My turn first. Ready? Hat. Hat. Good. Can you try that with me this time? Ready? Read. Hat. Hat. See the cat and the hat. Great. Let's see if we can just read those words one time through. Ready? This first word. Ready? Read. Can. Next word. Ready? Read. Cat. Last word. Ready? Read. Hat. Fantastic. The last card we have today is some of those tricky words. Let's go through and see if we can remember them. Do them with me this time. Here we go. The first word says, is. What is this? This is a card with words on it. Good. Look at the next word. Read it with me. Ready? Read. His. Good. See Sam and his dog. Next word. Ready? Read. As. Good. She is as quiet as a mouse. Last one. Ready? Read. Has. Good job. Brenda has a red dress. Would you try to say these on your own this time? Here we go. Ready? Read. Is. Ready? Read. His. Ready? Read. As. Ready? Read. Has. Great job, you guys. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to do some stretching and shrinking. So get those stretchers ready for me. The first word we're going to stretch is the word tree, like the cat is up in the tree. Are you ready? Here we go. Tree. 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 Good job. The next word we're going to stretch is the word rat. Rat. What rhymes with rat? Did you say cat? Good. Here we go. Rat. 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 Great job. The next thing I'd like you to do is grab that paper and whatever tool you're going to write with today, because we're going to go ahead and start some dictation. The first thing we're going to do is I'm going to say a sound and then I'll give you a hint how that sound would be used, and I would like you to write down the letter that makes that sound. Make sure you listen for if I'm asking you to write a small letter or a capital letter. And then while you're writing yours, I'll write mine, and then we'll check in with each other and see if we got them right. Here's your first sound. The sound is I, as in insect. Could you make a small letter that makes the I sound? Did you make a small letter I? Good. If you got that correct, go ahead, give yourself a star, or you could give yourself a happy face. If you didn't get it correct, cross it out and write it correctly, then still give yourself a star or a happy face for your efforts today. Here's your next sound. The next sound is ah, as in ant. Can you make a small letter that makes the ah sound? Did you make the letter A? Good job. Remember, we wanted the small letter A. So if you accidentally made a capital letter A, cross it out and make a small A for me today. And then this time, I'll give myself a happy face. Good. Here's your next one. This time, you're going to write the letter that makes the sound h, as in horse. But this time, I would like you to write a capital letter that makes the h sound. Ready? You ready to see mine? Did you make a capital letter H? Great job. Let's give ourselves I'm going to give myself a star this time. The last one I would like you to do is our new sound this week. It's the k sound, k, as in cat. And I would like you to make a small letter that makes the k, as in cat sound. Are you ready to see mine? Did you make a small letter C? Good job. I'm going to give myself a happy face. I've made a star, happy face, star, happy face pattern. Good. All right. The next part we're going to do is we're going to write 2 words together today. The first word that I would like you to write is the word in. But before you do, let's see how many sounds we hear in the word in. In. I. Did you get 2 sounds? So did I. Let's start with the first sound. In. I. What makes that I sound? Hey, we wrote it earlier. Let's write it again. I made a small letter I. The second sound we heard was I don't have anything at the top here that makes the sound. Can you think of what letter would make that sound? Did you say N? Well, you're absolutely right. Let's write down the letter N. We have just written the word in. Where are we? We are in our house. Good. Let's go ahead and write our next word. Our next word is the word an. An. Let me use that in a sentence. This is an orange. Let's think about that. Let's see how many sounds we hear in the word an. An. Did you get 2? So did I. Let's start with that first sound. Ah. Do you see a letter at the top of our page that we've already written that makes the ah sound? I do too, the letter A. I'm going to write that right underneath the word in, right under the I. Can you make a letter A? Good. Let's make the next sound. I didn't have it at the top up here, but didn't I just make that sound in the word in? Yes. So let's go ahead and write the letter N right underneath the other letter N that we made. We just wrote the word an. Would you look at that word an for me? And would you please put the letter M at the beginning before the A, just like this? Read the new word. The new word says man. Man. Good job. Now we're going to write the new word can. Can. Remember that k sound? What's the letter that made that sound? Oh, that's right. It's our new sound, our new letter C. So let's write the word can. If you think about man, it had 3 letters. I heard 3 sounds. Let's check how many sounds we're going to hear in can. Are you ready? K, What do you think? Am I going to write it just like man? But instead of the M, I'm going to put the K sound at the beginning. Remember, the K sound is the letter C. I'm going to put it right underneath my M. And then all I have to do, I know that can has the same ending sounds as man. So now I'm going to put an A and an N. And we just wrote the new word can. Let's smooth blend it. Ready? Read. Can. I can read and I can write. Great job. That ends our learning for today. But before we go, I have one more thing I'm going to need you to do, and this is going to be your homework. I need you to make sure to read homework page 3 at least 2 times, if not a whole bunch more, to somebody that's around your house. The title of this story is And in the pictures on here, we have the picture that says here, and we have a picture of Etta, and we have a picture of Happy. Great. So go ahead, find some time to read that a few times to someone today, and then don't forget you can also play that game with somebody in your family when you have a few extra minutes. It was great working with you today. I can't wait to see you next time. Bye.